Hi, hello, and welcome. It's me, Vignesh here, and this is your favorite B and Data channel. Today, we'll be seeing some more components of Power BI. For that, let's pass on to our video. Hi, and hello. In our last video, we saw about the DAX functions and the syntax of it, and how to process the data with it. In today's video, we're going to see about how to visualize the data, and I'm going to use some of the graphs to visualize it and explain you how to do it. For that, I'm going to use the same data set which I used for last couple of videos. That is a mocked up data containing data A sheet and data B sheet. I'm going to load it into the Power BI now. The data is loaded successfully. Now we shall join these two tables. I shall rename this table name as data AB. Now data A and data B is joined to a table called data AB. I'm going to expand data B. Since ID and names are already present, I'm going to deselect it and only select salary deductions and age from the data B table. I'm going to rename this data B.salary deductions to salary deductions alone and data B.age to age alone. I'm going to click close and apply so that whatever changes made in the Power Query editor gets reflected in the report, data and modeling space. Let's go to the data view. Let's check the data AB table. In this table, I'm going to add a single column named total salary. That is salary minus salary deductions. That is salary which a person gets in hand. There are totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 columns. In that 7 column, there are 2 text and 5 whole number or integer type columns. Okay? With this, we shall be visualizing these data in the report view. This is a reporting view where we visualize the data, and this will be visible to the end users. Most probably the data modeling, Power Query editor or the data processing techniques will not be visible to the end user or customers. This is a place where the visualization is made, and these visualizations shall be given to the end user or shared with the end user after publishing it with the server or the on-premises reporting server. The visualizations are present in this menu bar. Okay, there are many visualizations like our stacked bar, stacked column, clustered bar chart, clustered column chart, percentile, 100% stack bar chart, 100% stack column chart, line chart, pie chart, donut chart, tree map, then KPIs, cards. Then we can also integrate like Python script with matplotlib, so on. There are many visuals, and even you can add visuals with this get more visuals. In order to get more visuals, you should log in into the Power BI. As I told you, you will be needing a Power BI account to log into this and show that you can get more visuals from the marketplace. Mostly all the visuals presented in the Power BI is free except one or two. I'm gonna represent. I'm gonna use a stack column chart for initial thing. In the stack column chart, you can see here there is axis, legend, values, and tooltips. Okay. Axis is nothing but the x-axis, or mostly the text files or text columns will go here, and the values is the values in the y-axis. That is mostly integers, whole numbers, decimals on the whole. For that, I'll be for this example, right? I'm going to represent ID wise salary. You can drag and drop it here. See, even if you click it here, it will come here. Otherwise, we shall drag this ID and keep it in the x-axis or the axis value. Then the total salary, I'm going to click it. You can see it, right? ID number 1 has a total salary of 90. ID number 2 has a total salary of 180. And ID number 3, a total salary of 270, and so on. Okay. This stack column chart gives a total salary paid for each individuals. If we want to get the wholesome salary given or budget that is allocated only for salary alone, right? At that time, I can use a card and total salary paid. This 1710 is a total salary paid on the whole for salary alone, or a budget which is allocated for salary payment alone. Okay. Then there's another thing I'll show you on like pie chart. In this pie chart, we can get the name wise, name and age wise. Okay. It gives you the value and as well as the percentage of it. It's here and here. If there are many people, right? You can group the persons according to age wise. I'll show you one more thing. Now we can group this according to age wise. We shall add a new column to it. Age group. Okay. If age is less than 30, then the value has to be above 20 and below 30. Since most probably all the persons can go to a job in a company at the age of 20, I'm keeping it at above 20 and below 30. Then, if it is false, right, I'll use one more if loop or if logic. Age is greater than 30 and less than 40, right, should return above 30, it should return above 30 and below 40. Okay, and if not, it should return above 40, right? It's group, right? The percentage is 25 and the age group is between above 20 and below 30. Okay. At this point of view, we can use this pie chart for that. So that 3% are the age group of above 40 and 4% are the age group of 20 to 30 and 3% are the age group of 30 and 40, 30 to 40. Okay, this is how we can process the data accordingly and use the charts which satisfies our need, and at the business end point of view, the consumer or the customer at the end point should understand what we are coming to say, and it should satisfy the business insight also. Okay? Thus, that is how we should choose a visualization for that. There are many more visuals like field map is there, map is there. If you have the longitude and latitudinal values, if you have the longitudinal and latitudinal values, you can keep it there, and the location is there. You can plot it in that way also, like heat map and all. You can use. Now, if I want to change the heading of this graph to salary alone, there is a menu bar new to this axis and all. Here, right? You click it format. There are many things like x-axis, y-axis, data colors. By clicking this, I can come here, and data color I can change to orange if we need anything. Data labels. If I turn it on, it will give you the values of each column in the top, specific value. Since if I turn this off, you can't see any values here. If I turn on this data labels, you can see the values at the top of each graph or each bar inside the graph. There is plot area, transparency rate, so on. If I want to change the title from total salary by ID to just salary of persons, the alignment is to be center aligned. Okay, font color is black. If I want to increase the font size to, I can increase, and font design to, you can choose from here. This is how you shall be creating visuals and formatting it. The visuals which you create must be perfect in types of figures and must be very easy to understand for the consumers. That is how you should create a visual so that our consumer or the customer understands very easily. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for our next video.
Cut.